What's up, y'all? Raj, real deep cool, coming at you this morning. Just gonna give you a little quick. This is not really a video of any particular origin with any purpose of any incognito. Holla at your boy. Just kidding, y'all. I'm just throwing this up real quick. I'm not even going through the process of bringing out the other camera. I'm just doing something on my webcam because I was interested to find out whether only because of a conversation via the fragrance board yesterday that I'm trying to figure out, should I get Ambra Aurea? And after talking to a couple of gentlemen who I respect very much, and I still do respect regardless of where we differentiate when it comes to fragrances, you know, that's what we're for. Everybody doesn't have the same nose, it doesn't have the same sense of smell. I decided that let me check out Ambra Aurea. Is the only one I really don't have that I don't remember. I had it at one time, but I don't remember it as far as a sample. So I was like, well, you know, I called it for a sample, but now the sample program at Oswald's is a little deeper and a little bit more expensive. So I don't know if I want to go in for 3 samples and, you know, pay what I had to pay, you know. So I decided just to see if anyway I'm happy with the ones that I have now, whether they are samples or whether I have them as bottles. Would I be happy with what I have now? And trying to remember what Ambra Aurea smelled like with the sample. Now I do remember it being it was pretty sweet. It wasn't like a Ambre Narguilé. I'm gonna say this right the first time one day. It wasn't like Amber Narguilé sweet, but it was strong. But it wasn't real bitter amber. You know what I mean? It was a nice, pleasant, semi-sweet amber, if I remember correctly. I mean, it's been a minute. I ain't gonna lie. It's been like maybe 3 months because it was between that and Amber Mediterranean is which one I was gonna get, and I ended up getting Amber Mediterranean because after reading the notes, I just thought that maybe, you know, first of all, I didn't want to have to buy a $240 bottle, 100 ml, knowing that I was starting to accumulate a vast amount of juice, and I'm not going to have it sit around and go bad on me after 3-4 years, which I don't think it is. I mean, I keep my thing, you know, no lights in my cage and nothing like that. All my stuff is covered up, but still, I just didn't want to really have that much of that, being I had so many ambers, and at that time. So I said, all right, cool. I went with the Amber Mediterranean. It was a smaller. I got it the 50 ml. I forgot what it cost, 150 or 160, something like that. I forgot what it was. So I ended up getting that instead. And then we had a comment, well, you know, Amber Mediterranean doesn't smell like Ambra Aurea. Aurea is a beast and is stronger. But, you know, I'm saying, well, Amber Absolute is stronger. And to me, Amber Absolute is basically the reformulation of that, if you ask me, is I used to disagree with Mickers, but because I thought it was Sahara Noir was the new Amber Absolute from Amber Absolute from Tom Ford, but it's actually tobacco wood. I'm telling you, unless there's something to dry down. I mean, I had both of them. I had both of them, and I sold the oud because I wanted a couple of dollars to buy something else. So I wore those extensively, those two. And they smell the same through and through for a long time. So, you know, if you want Amber oud, Amber Absolute, you can just buy tobacco oud now. My point of view. All right, so today I sprayed out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10 ambers that I have in my possession right now, whether they're bottles or samples. Number 1, I wore this yesterday. Amber Sultan by Serge Lutens. Semi-sweet, not really strong, but it does have a spicy, it's like a spicy amber on this paper. On my hand, it's pretty much was the same. Throughout the day, it kind of stayed the same. It calmed down. It was pretty linear, really. It didn't really change on my skin yesterday. And I put Sergi on one hand, and I sprayed up with Ambra Sultan all the way around. And, you know, the consistency was Ambra Sultan was you know, smelled better than Sergi. Those are only 2 choices I had up. And, you know, but to me, again, I'll say that I think Sergi is beautiful. I mean, tobacco, honey, and vanilla and all kind. Oh man, it's really nice. Dry down was very nice with that. So I really like Sergi. I had to revisit that. It's been so long since I sprayed it. You know, sometimes you got to go back and revisit those that brought you into the game. And that was one of the ones that brought me into the game. Okay? So, Ambra Sultan, Black Afghano, which doesn't state that it has amber in it, but it has that vibe. And I would have sprayed Lilati, but Lilati definitely doesn't say amber. It doesn't say anything near amber. And I trust that they put down the exact notes of what they use. I trust. So I didn't want to really do Lilati by Suspiro, because it smelled similar to Black Afghano. Black Afghano is a little darker, not smokier, but a little dirtier. You know, it smells a little earthy. It's earthy. Now when you grew up, you hear some people told their kids that you smell earthly. You know what I mean? Because they've been wallowing around in the street all day. Yeah, earthly. Amber Absolute by Tom Ford. Again, this turns me off like Tobacco Oud. It turned me off because it has this not sour, but there's something in here that's just, as they say, off-putting. It just, you know, it smells like it's okay, then it picks up a scent from like something in the refrigerator that you need to throw out. But stay in the refrigerator too long. No, in other words, there's something back there. It's not animalic either. It doesn't smell animalic. It smells something spoiled, like to me. It just smells spoiled. So, you know, I don't have a spoiled refrigerator. My refrigerator is clean, by the way. I'm just saying. I've smelled spoiled refrigerators before at the job. People put the food in the refrigerators and stay there forever. And, you know, cats, you know, whatever they do at work is usually what they do at home. All right, anyway. This is Ambra Mediterranean, which I always said was very strong in the beginning. It has like some kind of acidic, not Clorox, but some kind of note, like it's a chemical note when you first spray it, and it lasts probably for about 5 minutes. And then when it calms down, it's very nice amber. Reminds me of Ambra Sultan after it dries down. After it dries down, a little bit like Ambra Sultan to me. Just a little. Amber Oud, I know, is just nowhere close to anything. Here is light. I'm not sure if that's oud in there, but it's light. I think it has a little bit of rose in Amber Oud, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember whether the note said a little rose in it, but Amber Oud is nice. I mean, the price is just too much. I mean, it should be $240 for that as well. It just should not be. I don't care where they got the oud from. It just shouldn't be that much money. Moroccan is also an oud fragrance. And what I call oud is, when I look at Fragrantica, oud has got to be at somewhere in the top 3 of what everybody smell. So that's what I did. And I checked Moroccan, and yes, it was the #1, what people say they smell. I think. Or maybe #2, maybe the cedar, Virginia cedar. I'm a cedar head too. Oh man, Virginia cedar smells so sexy on me. But Moroccan smells like none of these. None of them. It's totally different. It is totally. There is no between them two. Amber Oud and Moroccan, they smell like nothing. They smell like themselves, and I like that. I like that. Opus 6 is a sweeter, lovely. Oh man, I'm gonna wear this again soon. I'm really starting to appreciate it. When you have a lot of ambers, you start to appreciate your other ambers. This is never an amber that I said that I never want to wear, or I just forgot about. It's just that I only want to wear this on special occasions and around people that I know that can deal with the strength of it. I don't want to smoke anybody out with that. You know what I mean? So it had to be, you know, maybe a cookout where I'm outside. So I don't want to wear that indoors. Especially not in the season coming up in the spring and in the summer. I wouldn't want to wear that outdoors. But I really like it. That's why I bought it. I spent so much money on it. Fiora Amber by this. I don't know what this smells like. I know my girl said, "Ew, what is that?" when I sprayed it. That was a while ago. And it doesn't smell like anything here. It doesn't even smell like amber to me. I mean, I don't smell no amber in this at all if I go by these ambers here. The strength of these ambers, even as weak as the amber is in Amber Oud with Killian, At least I can smell some amber in there. You smell the sweet amber. I can't pick out amber and Fiore amber. And I don't like the way it smells. It smells soury, powdery, like sour powder. Just not my thing. Amber Oud, the great RaJuR Amber Oud. And again, this smells, it's about, you smell more oud in this in the beginning. Now, is it oud and then it dries down to the sweet amber? I can say yes. But I don't want to smell like oud this long. And being it is so strong, this oud is just protecting the amber, I guess, till later. It's a protector. You know, that's why you had to put the oud in there and just want to add some oud in there. But it's too much oud. It reminds me of the oud that's in, it reminds me of Healy a little bit. And then when Healy dries down, it goes to a rose. But it reminds me of Healy. It's that strong oud in the beginning of this. There's nothing fine about this in the beginning that a female going to like. Now, once again, you guys got to know, for me, I'm not trying to attract any females. I mean, I got a girl, you know what I mean? But I'm around a lot of females, and I want to smell good no matter where I go. I don't want somebody, oh, what's that? I just don't want it. You know, I don't want that kind of scent. And if I had to wait an hour or two for this oud to wear off of RaJuR, and if I had even spent $240, the average price of everything else, if I spent $240 for this, I would not buy it. I don't care what bottle it comes. I don't care what Swarovski crystal it has on there. I don't care that everybody's buying it because they just want to have it because it's an expensive bottle. It's all ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This does not smell like $600. I don't care if he took the oud out his ass and then took the freaking amber, you know, right behind it and put on there. And after he eaten, I ain't trying to disrespect the dude. I'm just trying to say, man, it ain't even that deep. It really doesn't. Fiore the same way. Profumum, same thing. You cannot convince me to buy this, even if you told me the dude took the sense out of his butt. He been living with it. He been harboring it, and just protecting it from the inside of a bag in his stomach or something, and then he pooped it out. You know, I know that's gross, but who cares? You're not going to convince me to buy either one of those. It's not going to happen. If they were all the same price, either way, $600 or $200, I'm not going to buy it. I'm just not going to buy it. I'm not buying Fiore. Didn't like that one. And if I wanted Tom Ford Amber Absolute, this is really not the greatest. It says it smells skunky. Ugh. But, you know, I can smell the amber in the back. That's why I got rid of tobacco oud and never bought it. I thought about buying it. In fact, I had tobacco oud. I had it, and then, of course, what I do is I'm smart when I buy retail. I try to be smart. I'll buy the bottle, but I'm going to take a sample home. And then if I don't like it, I just bring it back. Amber Nagil. Everybody know what that is. Nargileh. Amber Nargileh is what it is. Sweet. Very wearable. I would like to spray this on around now. Springtime in Philly. I'm ready to spray it. Okay, so once again, Black Afghano. I'm just going to take the ones. Like I said, I'm not trying to bang on any of these. I'm being honest. If I had to rate these from one, wearability and what I would want to wear around my girl, and regardless of price, I'm going to do this right now. Okay? Number one, around any woman, besides my girl, around any woman, Amber Nagil. Nargileh. I would wear Amber Nargileh. It's sweet. I know women like sweet. You know, you smell that. I got a spices, like spicy apple pie, something in that bad boy. You know what people say. I'm just picking up that line. But yeah, it does. It smells so yummy. It's edible. It's yummy. It's yummy. Amber. It's yummy. Back in the day when we thought we had spent $240 on 100 mil without a question, everybody was like, yeah, I like Amber Nargileh, but I'm not going to spend on $240. But people are spending $240, including me, on stuff every day, whether it's Profumum, whether it's Amouage. We spending $240 on the easy. On the easy. I decided the Nargileh, I would buy with the 3 travel sprays. Actually, it was 4. I sold one, and I got about two and a half left of those. I think they're 15 mil a piece, so I have, about 37 mil left, something like that. 38 mil. I had that about left, so that's all I need is 38 mil of that. You know what I mean? And I rarely spray it anyway, but I'm going to spray it coming this spring and summer. Nargileh is number 1. Number 2 would be Ambra Oud. Amber Oud by Kilian. Once again, very sweet smelling. The oud is not present and not strong like RaJuR's oud. You can smell the oudness, but it's not really out front. RaJuR's oud is very out front. And again, I think they dry down the same. RaJuR oud, Amber Oud dries down very sweet. But I think by the time it gets down to the sweet part of the dry down with Amber, I'm already ready to scrub it off by the time it gets there. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying RaJuR Amber Oud. I'm giving it beef because it just costs so much, and it just shouldn't, if you ask me. It just shouldn't. Amber Oud by Kilian, because I know that works. Ambra Sultan, because I know that works. That worked yesterday. Cinnamon smells cinnamony, sweet. I know these ladies like it because they smelled it yesterday. Next would be Opus 6. Only I will spray this lightly. I'm going to spray this in the summertime. I'm going to do like 1 on the back of the neck or something. Maybe 2 light hits on the hand. Pop out real quick. I'm going to see what that just wears in the summertime. Number 4, Opus 6. Number 5 would be Profumum Ambra Mediterranee. It's just as strong as Opus 6. It's just as sweet as Opus 6. But it has that stingy note in the beginning that, you know, I would have to spray it before I got to where I was going to let that note wear off. But I like it, Ambra Mediterranee. I wouldn't have bought it. Like I said, I had a choice between that and Ambra Aurea. And I just decided that I didn't want, you know, after reading that the Ambra Aurea was really, really strong and it was a beast, didn't think I wanted something that beastly. Moroccan would be number 6. Moroccan would be number 6 because it has, some women like spice, but they don't like a real bright spice and a real bright cedar. No, they like woods, but the women I know, they don't get down with cedar that well. Cedar to them smells old, couchy, as I was told before. It's like old couch. And, you know, cedar, like a cedar cabinet, you know, that's what some women pick up on. Especially when they're used to smelling sweet scents from themselves. So this would be number 6, and that would be a nighttime scent. Out of those 3, by the way, the nighttime scents would be the first 3, Nargileh, Amber Oud, and Sultan would be daytime, and these 3 preferably would be at night. Ambra Mediterranee, Opus 6, and Moroccan would probably be nighttime. Okay? Getting down Black Afghano, because it's really not that bad when you get past the dirt part, what some people say ashtray or whatever. When you get past that part, it's really not bad. I couldn't understand why people were scared of this, man. I was so scared of this because, you know, it's black, and everybody hyped it up to be just the bad guy, bad woman juice of fragrance. You know what I mean? Oh, you don't want that. Oh, black guys are scary. Oh, whatever. Next would be RaJuR's Amber Oud. Only because, again, all I smell is oud right now. We've been talking for about 10 minutes. All I smell is oud. And, you know, I only had 3 left. And I know Faori is definitely last. And Amber Absolute would be next. I mean, RaJuR would be 8 because of the strong oud in the beginning, and it takes a while for it to go away. Amber Absolute was just too strong. I think it smells too different. I don't think a woman would like it. I like it after about maybe an hour. I like Amber Absolute or Tobacco Oud. And Fiore Amber, I just don't understand what this is about. Maybe it's for women, and maybe that's what I like. All those, like, once again, my girl said, "Ill, what was that you just sprayed?" So that's what we got. So that's my Amber countdown. I don't know where Ambra Aurea stands in this. And it's since I haven't smelled it, so it would be unfair for me to try to remember what it smelled like. I just remember at that time I wasn't really into ambers that much, and I was just starting to buy ambers. And I knew it was strong. I knew it was out there. I only had a small, minuscule sample. Probably, I think it was only like 1 mil, 1.5 mil, something. And that's all I got of it. Okay, so that's it. Those are my ambers. You know what I mean? That's my lineup for the ambers that I have in my possession right now. Out of the 10 ambers, that's the lineup. I gotta get ready to go. It's time to go to work. Holla at your boy. I want y'all to chill. Oh, and I sprayed up. Today, scent of the day is Balina Bala Pampa. Just something just out of this. I did a thing on it last night, video on it last night. It's just, I don't know what's up with that. I have no idea what's up with that. All I know is as soon as I get in, the first woman I see at work, I'm like, yo, yeah, hit that. Because I think I might want it, excuse me. And Versailles Aurum by Profumum Del Forte. Yeah. Like when you smell it from the top of the cap, it smells like vinegar. But when you I sprayed this. In fact, I'll tell you what happened. Last night I sprayed to go to bed with, and this one, Bala didn't make it through the night. I sprayed in both areas inside my arm, right here, each one of them, and on my forehand. And Bala didn't make it through the morning, but Versailles Aurum, I'm telling you, this would just be an alternative. I won't even call it alternative. Shoot, Profumum may be an alternative to that because I like Aurum. I really like it. You can't even buy it right now. It's sold out. Okay? I got to go, y'all. I'm out. Holla at your boy, Rod, the Real Deep Cool. Holla at you later, man. Do something today special. You know what I'm saying? And remember, I used to say this motto a long time ago. I don't say it as much as I used to. Just be creative today. Do something creative. Draw something. Do something. Sing. Sing around somebody. Be creative. You got it, ain't you?